Welcome. It's another edition of Sport Village on Newsbreak TV. My name is Oluwafemi Ashaolu. Today on the show, I will be talking about Kano Pillars. Of course, they won the 2019 Aiteo Cup, but again, their fans invaded the pitch. So we'll be looking at that. And of course, the ban on Rabiu Ali, I meant to say, who also participated in that final. And also we'll be talking about the D Tigers. They represented Nigeria at the Chan tournament, but they were left stranded on the road after making 3 days journey. We'll be talking about that. And of course, we are counting down to the beginning of the European football season. The countdown is on, and teams are signing players. So we'll be talking about transfer again on the show. But to do that with me on the show, I have James Agberebi and Gabriel Toka in the studio. Guys, you're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so quickly, those are what will be coming through on the show today. But before we get down to business, let's quickly go on this very short breather, and we'll see you on the other side. Please stay with us. Welcome back to the show. It's still Sport Village on Newsbreak TV. Okay, let's get down to business. Gabriel, I'll start with you. Kano Pillars won the 2019 Aiteo Cup after more than 2 decades of lifting the trophy. But again, we saw an ugly incident where their fans invaded the pitch. Remember, during the Super 6 right here in Lagos, MPFL Super 6, they invaded the pitch, chasing down an official with all sorts of missiles. But this time again, they did something that was ugly.
First of all, I'll just say congratulations to Kano Pillars and broken the 29-year-old jinx.
Yeah.
They've not won the whatever
The
you want to call it, Federation Cup, FA
Aiteo
Cup,
Cup.
whatever you want to call it. But like you said, the saddest part of the whole what should have been a celebration was the invasion of their fans on the pitch. Yes, you can express yourself happily to celebrate, but not an invasion, not constituting danger, not constituting harm to other people. Their governor, who was present at the event, Abdullahi Gandhi, they had to be whisked away by security personnel. So let's say he has the privilege.
But they were not holding any ammunition anyway. They are not holding any missiles.
But he has the privilege and opportunity to move away from what could have potentially been a disaster. How about those that would have to just that have to be forced and curtailed to be there? So you have to also think about the repercussions of such events. So I think it was bad for me, or not just bad for me, bad for the entire nation.
It was ugly.
It was ugly.
Yeah.
And then the NFF this time, which organized the Aiteo Cup final, should have seen what happened in the MPFL Super 6 when it also included when such included fans of Kano Pillars. So they should have made adequate or better security arrangement.
Okay.
I doubt to say that, because looking at the picture, you just saw policemen, some one or two with batons, others just standing on their own. And then knowing the kind of passionate fans, it's not a crime not to be passionate, but seeing the extent of the fans' activity,
Okay.
should have been better.
We'll still be coming to that. James, quickly, let's talk about Rabiu Ali. Remember what happened during the Super 6 right in Lagos, where he instigated the fans to invade the pitch. Now, he played in the final, and a lot of people were saying that since the NFF, who also organizes the MPFL, they are also the organizers of the Aiteo Cup, the ban that was imposed on Ali should have stood. He should have missed out on that final, saying that it was a disadvantage on the part of Niger Tornadoes, who lost to Kano Pillars on penalties.
I think it just shows the lapses from the governing body of the league.
But again, the law that governs NFF, I meant to say the MPFL, is different from the law that governs the Aiteo Cup.
I think the problem with us is it's like we know these laws, but it's like we just turn to the other side, a blind side to it. We also saw what happened when the Super 6. We also saw what Rabiu Ali did, and being the captain of the team, we expected better from him. and for him to now still go ahead to play in the final.
But
it goes
that
to
shouldn't
show-
be his fault. He shouldn't be blamed for that. It should be the organizers.
Yeah, I know, but like we all watch the what is it called, the
Premier League.
Premier
Premier
League
League.
and even other leagues. You know, when especially in the English league, when a player gets a red card in, like for example, the League Cup, they make sure everything spreads. If it's the
Across
next
the
game,
competition
the
that has been
league
organized
is
by
so-
them.
So everything, like I said, everything still boils down to the organizers. Like they don't take all these things serious. Like nobody takes record of anything. Once they give a law, like they don't go ahead to like, okay, let's cross check and see if this player is eligible for this game. Like we just let everything just
Maybe
go
until-
like that.
until you
And we
beat up
don't.
an official.
Exactly, it shows that we don't learn anything. We just allow everything to go, and we keep on saying the same thing. And I won't be surprised if something like this happen again, and we see this, and we still come back here and say the same thing.
Okay, a lot of people have actually questioned the reason why the NFF took that final to Kaduna State, but that's a matter for another day. Gabriel, quickly out. Let me talk to you about basketball. We talk about the D Tigers on the road to representing the country in Mali. They had a 3-day road trip. When they got to Niger Republic, even Colonel Sam Amedo, the FIBA representative to West Africa, who is in Nigeria, and confirmed that by the time they got to the border of Niger, the immigration in that country had closed, so they were not really stranded there. But on their return, we heard that they were stranded at a hotel. Some of them had to stay outside the hotel,
So we're even made to pay for their that
for
according
their
to
own,
what
according to
yeah.
a report. How long shall we do this? It happened in football that seems to be the king of sports in Nigeria. What should we do? How can we stop depending on the government so that we can get funding for some of our sports?
Like James alluded to in his statement previously, it shows the maladministration in sports in Nigeria. It shows the lack of concern.
But what would you
It
do?
shows the lack of
what would you
concern
do in
for
this
the
kind of
welfare.
environment? What would you do in this kind of environment where there is total dependency on government? Perhaps only the NFL will say, we can say NFF has a kind of level of sponsorship that they can use to execute their programs and tournaments. But basketball,
But the NBBF to also get sponsorship from their league. True.
by the moment the league is suspended,
The league suspended, but they get sponsorship from the league. So you can't just tell me that you would assume or you contest for a federation president position, and then all you want to do is to come and depend on government revenue in order to administer that federation. It's totally bad. It's an eyesore.
So you expect
because at the end of the day,
you expect the president of the federation to source for funds?
Because at the end of the day, you are saying you are waiting for government, but yet you are also calling on people who can also utilize their time and resources. You are calling them to come to camp to represent the national team. You are calling them to come and represent the national team, and you are expecting them to expend their own resources on equipment, facilities that should have been readily available. How do you not expect them to perform at optimal levels? And this was a CHAN qualifiers. For goodness sake, thank God that
Anyway, they lost all their four games.
Thank God this was not an Olympic qualifier. If this was an Olympic qualifier, we'll be singing a different tune right now. We'll be saying, oh, Nigeria has not qualified. Why? This and that. So you can imagine the psychological stress of going through a journey or embarking on a
3
journey.
3 days on the road.
3 days on the road.
To Mali.
And then getting blocked. Or not
Getting
getting
stranded at the
stranded
border.
at the border and all that.
Very
and
dangerous.
again, you're also talking about going to Mali. Now we also have to take into cognizance the security implications of West Africa. Mali being a Tuareg country, and then we all heard of scenes of that.
Gabriel, I'll still be coming to you. James, this is it was a competition for local basketball players. We know that the league is currently not on.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of people have said it is that actually happened because these players are local players. But then the NBBF president, NBBF president came out to say that the players were not just treated slavishly because they were local players. He said they had under-20 qualifiers in Cape Verde, that then the CHAN, then the Afro basket for the Tigers that will still be coming on. Then the World Cup, the World Cup for men that will be coming up in September in China. He said all these things were fashioned and the players were duly informed before they went on that journey. But would you say that they were treated like this because they are local players? Do you believe that foreign players wouldn't have been treated this way?
When you even shift from basketball to football, you still see all these things. And I would want to believe with those that come with this notion that because they are home-based players. Because sometimes I feel this administrator, they have this impression that we are trying to like help you guys.
He even said
know,
that
like
a professional player should be used to things like this.
No, it's not. That's not the right way to go, because you want these people to go to this competition and do well for because they are representing Nigeria. They are not representing their, So you just have to give them the best treat. And the sad part of all this thing is all this federation, they know that these competitions are coming, and it goes to show that these people don't really plan for all this competition. Once they just like, okay, the competition is coming, they just bring players from different parts, assemble them, and start hearing things like this. So for me, everything still boils down to the federation. Like I said earlier, until we start to take care of all these things, we will continue to sound like broken records.
Okay, sorry, and just to quickly chip in, qualifying for a tournament, a team gets preparatory funds, right?
Yeah.
So what happened to preparatory funds for that?
We are saving for that other competition. Anyway, Musa Kida also said that because of peculiarity of releasing funds to sport in Nigeria, that is one of the reasons why the team, I'm talking about the Tiger, and that is why they had to go on that trip. Quickly, guys, before we go, we have just a few minutes to go. Let's talk about transfer. Gabriel Lukaku, Manchester United, do you think they will let him go?
From the way it's looking, he has been asked to leave the preseason
was excluded from the trip to Norway. He hasn't even played in the preseason at all because of the minor injury.
The manager Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and then even he has been on the trip and he has not played, so it's looking likely that he's going to depart. I think Man U are just waiting for the right price.
Okay.
From either Inter Milan or Juventus.
All right, James, let's quickly talk about Bale. The situation at Real Madrid. China, Florentino Perez called the move off. Do you think Bale will be able to cope under Zinedine? We know that those two guys are not friends at all.
I think the best thing for them is to allow him to go. Because it doesn't make sense if you have one of your big players. I remember when they bought him was for a record fee then, and you're having a problem with the coach. It will affect the team. So I think for peace to reign and for stability in the team, I think it's better for them to just trash the issue and allow Bale to. If it means coming to the Premier League, I believe there are big teams in the Premier League that will want him. If it's to go to Italy or China, I don't know. So for me, they should just settle it amicably because they've bought in. They bought a lot of guys. They bought Hazard. They bought Jokic from Frankfurt. So they bought a lot of guys. So and still the coach didn't even hide anything. He came out bluntly and said
that
he doesn't
best
want.
Exactly.
So if the coach can come out and say such, I think it's better for the hierarchy to just settle it amicably and allow Bale to just leave the club.
Okay, I also think that Arsenal, they've made breakthrough in their attempt to sign Nicolas Pepe, that lead forward. We heard that he has arrived in London, and Arsenal, they are expected to just seal the deal in a very short while. Like I said, we are counting down to the kickoff of the European season, and this weekend, the Charity Shield in England will be taking place between Liverpool and Manchester City. So the European League football season is upon us. But sadly, this is where we'll be ending the show today. Once again, guys, thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you very much.
Okay, until we'll come your way again with another very interesting edition of Sport Village. I say bye for now. I remain Femi Ashaolu.